Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rodrigo Raquio, and I'm the founder, organizer, event promoter for the pop culture market, which it happens every 2 months, at this in Hollywood here in Hamilton. It's an event that also has taken place for more than a year. It started initially back in February of 2018. And the thing is, I have been actually carrying on with this event, especially at the main base called Disney Hollywood, which is one of the venues that I really enjoy working for, and where I'm basically hosting the events as well, right? Which is initially the whole idea of the pop culture market. Just to tell you a little bit, a brief history of it. It was meant for me. For myself, first of all, I started as a small business, like the Devil Seller, in order to sell exclusive merchandise for metal, punk, rockers, fans in general, in regards to clothing and collectibles. So the thing is, when I came up with this idea of the pop culture market at the time, back in February of 2018, I was looking for opportunities for my own business to be promoted out there as well, because my business took participation in other events as well, like in Niagara Falls or in other places, right? Now the thing is, what happens with this whole event, the whole idea was created to provide the opportunity to other small business to get out there, to get their name out there, and also for their products and their creativity to be exposed to the public, right? So basically they can be able to make their own sales and not a very high fee cost or nothing of that, right? Because what I said, the whole idea is to have it as open and accessible for people as well, for the public, in order for them to access to the events. We always do it free of charge, right? But when it comes to the vendors as well, when they go and do they sell their products, they pay a minimum fee of $25 or $30 according to the location or the city that is gonna be the events, the pop culture market is gonna be taking place at, right? So in this case, this video, mainly, I'm making it as a tutorial to show others the way I work in regards to my promotion events, right? The way how I basically administrate the whole thing and how I'm able to work with these tools, basically, especially with the technological advances that they have been provided, in the modern age. As of course, there's always a method of improvisation since the time that I remember that I used to do promotion for music events in the past. So that's where initially the idea came through flow, right? To inspire me to come up with these events eventually and executed it. So just to show you a few things, here we are. This is mainly a focus for every single vendor who is actually taking participation on this, who has paying their fee, of course, of $25, in order to be part of this event. And the thing is, I just want you guys to show you the ways how I personally, myself, being one of the vendors of these events, how I do it in order to promote and get my name out there, myself, in this case, which is the Devil Seller, how I also do it for the pop culture market, and how you guys can be able to get your name out there as well, because the whole idea of taking participation of the pop culture market is an open source opportunity for you to get your name out there, to exhibit yourself, right? You create things, you want to sell things, anything like that, or you want to trade, make new connections for the future, for whatever projects you want to develop. This is your right opportunity to go and hop in on this thing, right? And the thing is, this is exactly how I'm going to show you the way I'm being promoting the event, right? So in case of if you have any questions, feel free to comment right below on any of the comment section. Right now I'm just gonna open the window here in my other computer, because I work with 3 computers and 3 other devices in order to do my promotion work, right? So I know it sounds kind of crazy, but actually this is not a task for everybody. It takes only certain characters to do it, right? Because at the same time it can be very time consuming. But as I say to you guys, I'm the one who actually who is in charge of this event, of being the event promoter, organizer, and I create the tools for yourself as well, to help out as you are being part of this event. You have to basically do your own part, provide your own contribution in that sense of in order to promote yourself and the event. So basically we can attract as many people as possible to attend, so your product can be seen by the public eye, and that's the whole idea, right? Now, here's the thing that I'm doing right now. That I'm just making sure that everything's going focus in order, right? All right. So here's the thing. Now that basically like I'm making sure that everything's in order, like in order to for me like to continue with the tutorial of this is about. Now, our upcoming like event, as you can see over there on the screen, is gonna be on Saturday 22nd, right? June 22nd, and this in Hollywood, right? Now, the cool thing about it, like with the advancement of different things, with the money that basically the way what I have obtained, I'm being reinvested on promotion and things like that, right? Like either virtual promotion would be like the flyering type of thing, right? I still believe in a physical promotion, like a flyering, right? Like you just go on the streets or go to the stores and basically like a drop of flyers, like for people like to be able to see like what was about, and also that will call the interest of some of the business owners as well, like to come and check out what things are the local vendors are really selling. And the other thing, what I'm doing is in regards to the virtual promotion, like consists like anywhere that I have like places where to post it at. First of all, like I always create the event via Facebook, and then after the Facebook part, what I do is basically I provide all the information about what the event is gonna be about. And it doesn't end over there, apart from spreading the word to like the many people, many friends I have on it. Of course, like when you're gonna go and share the invitation, like it tells you like there's about like you get a limit of 500 people like only to invite, right? So the thing is, in the past, like years ago, like it was a different method, and probably you could tell to all your friends about it. And the thing is, then over time it started like a kind of started to get more limited in that sense. So the thing what I'm doing right now is like suppose like I have like right now out of the 500 invites, I have 35 invites left in order to send out there. So what I do is like I search for any of the groups that I have at the moment, and I look at okay like all the music thing. Okay, let's see like all the music, like there are people who are into, it's one of the groups that I follow where people they like to post the music that they're into or things like that. So there I sent an invite to see actually this person is gonna get it. And of course people they do get the notifications about the things that they are coming up, because like I always get them. I always get invitations out there. See like someone like from Chile, for example, like is promoting their stuff down there, and they go and they send me the invitation. I'm still gonna get it internationally, and I'm gonna respond to it if I can be able to make it or not, right? So now like I'm gonna show you once again like how basically you can do it on your own part, right? And as I'm saying to you, this tutorial is for you guys to get your name out there, and this is not for the sake only for the events alone, but it's for yourself and anybody who is if you're a musician, an artist in general, you're trying to sell something, like this is gonna help you out in a way like for you to get the things out there, because the whole idea is about doing shameless promotion. Like it's for your own goodness, because you never know who's gonna be your client next. Your client might be like in the other, right overseas, in the other part of this world, basically. Like if you are in a certain country right now and located in Canada, you might get a client from South Korea. You might get someone from Mongolia, from anywhere, from any part from the 5 continents worldwide. So you have to see the potential of how technology can help you out so much to get your name out there. And if you don't take advantage of that, you're going to be stuck right in beneath the wheel, because the whole idea of having this type of things, these little toys, devices that we have here, they're gonna help you actually to make the sales. The thing is, it's not about making sales only, but it's also like about catching the eye of people. Don't worry about how much money you're gonna make within a day. Worry about getting the first client, and that's one of the things I always gonna persist with, because what happens, a lot of people they tend to limit themselves about it. Like they don't go with the optimism about how they're gonna get the next person. Now, yes, I do get it totally emotional in this part, because for me, when it comes to when you create something and you want to have it seen by the public eye, you have to do as much as you can of your effort to get it out there. So from my part, as a promoter of this event, And as I'm part of this event, and as you are part of this event, you have to get your own name out there as well. I'm gonna help you with anything possible, with whatever questions you have, but you have to get your name one way or the other. And I'm gonna help you out through this video of how to get your name out there. One way or the other, you're gonna get people out there, but the thing is, the whole idea is that for whatever you do, go with no expectations, otherwise, be ready for disappointments. When you go with expectations, where it's like, put it this way, you go with expectations and this is gonna happen and you're sure about it, but then like it doesn't really happen, it doesn't take place. So then you end up being disappointed, right? But when you go with no expectations, be ready for surprises. So be ready in that sense. You always say you gotta have like your guard up one way or the other for anything that comes up in life, because life is full of surprises. And one of those things is like to go with no expectations to whatever activity you do, so you can be able to get the best out of it, right? So now I'm gonna show you like, okay, this is from past events that I had before. Pop culture flea market, okay. Let's see. So I'm trying to find something that makes it much easier, like for the events that I have hosted or attended before. I can be able to see people who actually like that I don't see on the list before, but I just go basically select all. I have 3 of them added already, right? Then I go somewhere like to close friends as well, like I can add it as well, right? Put it on that side. Then I can go for this other one, like that basically there's some people attending to certain events over here, right? Like that they are near the city. So I just go there and basically I add them to the fold. And then there's another one from the Barton Village, right? Because I attended the event last week, so basically you can still add them to the fold. There's another one here nearby. There's another one like for another event I was invited to that I wasn't able to attend, but I put my interest on it that I was going to attend one way or the other. And let's see, we have like many other things where I can be able to make it much easier for us. Like I just search for all the ones that I actually says like select all of them, which is in that section right there. But at the moment I have like 14 invitations left to send, right? So it's shows it in that part over there. And I would say, what else? Like, those are people from Chile, of course. Like I'm connected with different countries worldwide, so sometimes like when it comes to the distribution of how it's gonna be like on the selection of the list that is provided there, sometimes it can be a little bit confusing, right? But what I try to do in this case is always like to kind of go to each one of them, and if I don't find it over there, basically I try to find people like from the same city. So like that's a general list of all my friends. See, I have about like more than 4,000 friends listed on it, right? So what I do is in this case, I'm just gonna go somewhere like okay, for background acting. Yeah, I know this person here. I do remember him like from one of the acting gigs. Now these are people from Toronto, like or another people from nearby. Like I know Nathan is actually here from Hamilton. Yeah, this person is from Hamilton, I remember. From Burlington, a former co-worker of mine. Another friend of mine who lives in the area, who travels back and forth to different places, especially to United States, but he usually comes over here in the summer. So I'm gonna send him an invite anyways in case of anything, right? And there are other people that I know from the area as well that I'm gonna send them the invitation. Why not, right? As I say to you guys, you should never put yourself limits to anything, because the whole idea is always like to try to reach as many people as possible out there. And if you don't do it, basically nobody's gonna do it for you. Myself, I'm doing my part, as I say to you, as a promoter. I provide you the tools and the advice of what you can be able to do. But if you don't do it on your own, you're not gonna get your name out there anywhere. So here's the thing. Myself, I speak as a person who is not actually I'm successful in any business. I'm just a person, just a warrior, trooper, lieutenant who basically is going back and forth to the front and to the back of the line. That just I'm trying to basically be as a vendor myself of this event. I just want my product as well to be seen and to be sold as well. But I want yours to be sold, because myself, one way or the other, I have my strategies, and basically I want to share it with you the way actually I get my name out there. And that's exactly what I do. Like my whole idea is always like to one way or the other to get it out there. See, okay, so I hit the limit of invites. So I just go and I send all those invites, and you should be getting it by now, like a popping on your thing, and then you will see how people are gonna be responding to it. Now it says like because of the some of the money that I have invested, like that I have gotten for it, because for that low fee of $25, what it is, it covers the amount of time of that I have put into like doing the whole promotion thing, right? For this, because I don't work for free, okay? Just to let you know. Like I'm in a different stage that basically I decide to get back into promotion, like a more back up monetarily in that sense, but at the same time no, because I came back up monetarily, it means I'm gonna be able to do stuff for free just because I have the money in my hands. No, it doesn't mean that. Nothing is done for free in this life, and as a vendor myself, as a small businessman, no matter if I'm a micro business or macro business, you have to make sure that you get paid for your work. And that's the whole idea, and I'm going to show you exactly like as an independent salesperson who you are yourself, you have to actually do your thing, your effort. You got to freaking hustle it out there. You have to reach out as many people as possible for you to make your sales and make your coin and make your profit and keep the ball rolling, because that's the whole idea about being in business. Now, the thing is, in regards to this part of the pop culture market, okay, so what we did right now is that we send the invitations, and some of the money, of course, that I got before, like I'm being putting like about $20, I would say, like a kind of a weekly, every 2 weeks actually, because sometimes you don't want to give too much money to Facebook either, like in regards like to the virtual promotion part. So the other part of the money I use it like in physical promotion, in the sense of printing out banners, or like a kind of doing things like, yeah, I do have an official banner already, like a printout. Printing out flyers, things like that, like other things that can be done, like for example, go and post in other websites, which is also like can be time consuming in a way, because sometimes I wish everything was connected all at once, so I could create the stuff on Facebook and just say, oh, you know what, like I created it here, posted it everywhere else, like I created the own events on any other page that exists that is based on promotion. Name it like Eventbrite, Bruja, Kijiji, like any other sources that there are around, basically. Craigslist, if you want, whatever, right? So the thing is, so far it has reached about like 5,000 people, as it says in the statistics over there. 211 people have responded to it, and there's no really ticket sales because there's an Eventbrite thing, but it keeps telling me that basically I had to create a ticket thing, but the ticket thing is only a free, like, thing, so it doesn't make any sense. Like I'm saying, like there's no cover charge like for the public to access to this event, but still they want people to check in and get a free ticket for that thing, right? Which is freaking senseless. And of course, like because you gotta consider the following: women, they like to shop, so basically you have in the audience like more women interested, like in order like to shop, and that's totally true. Shut the fuck up, motherfucker! Come on, shut the fuck up, dude. Alright, sorry guys, I have my moments, okay? Like, I live in a noisy street anyways, but I'm also like a fucking idiots who own vehicles and they just like to go like and make noise unnecessarily. So like, tell me about living with the stress anyways. So my work sometimes is not that easy, even that I work from home. And here we got, as I was explaining before, women, they like to shop. So basically you got in the audience like anywhere between like the ages of 25 to 34 people that they are females, and they like to shop basically. So we go here with the different things of the details provided over here, like so you have like everything like that, nothing is missing over there, right? Hosted by the pop culture market. This is happening at Disney Hollywood. It has the map right there, so there's no way to get lost at all with this thing, okay? And then you have like then you have the date and the time that's gonna go from 1 p.m. until 6 p.m., right? Now, the same information that is provided is displayed over there, right, on the details section. There's one thing that sometimes people that are really freaking lazy or clueless that actually that they don't just want to click to it, and that's why like they keep asking questions. Oh, what is gonna be? What's it gonna be? Like and things like that. Like which is you know, like of course you gotta take it with humor this thing, because it's kind of fucking hilarious. I go like I giggle and I shake my head at the same time. I go like, really? Was it that hard for you to go to the details section and just go and click see more so you can be able to see the rest of the details of where exactly what's happening and who are the vendors on this thing? So Here is specified details of everything, like about the things that you basically were displaying on that day, or the things that we're selling, and what each vendor specializes on. So that section alone is basically all the information and what you had to do in order to register to be part of this event. And of course, myself as consider one of the promoters who actually responds within 6 hours maximum. Okay, I usually reply in minutes to people when they contact me, especially when it comes to business matters. Gotta reply on minutes. That's the way you show professionalism, no matter how much I swear in my office, okay? But this is my office and I can swear all I want. But this is the thing, like it's kind of like when people contact me, hey Rodrigo, like what time is load in? And basically I tell them, it's gonna be at 12 o'clock p.m. as an example. And basically, like, I'm going to send you the information 1 week prior to the event to take place with the final information about the things that are happening. So, as we're like a 2 weeks distance from the event to happen, because it's not happening the coming Saturday, it's happening on the following one, in that sense, right? So what I do in that case, basically I provide people like in a general information letter with a big ass letter telling them like what exactly how it's gonna be, like what they're gonna promote it like, and what things actually I provide them the tools about what stuff they can put out there. So in this case we got different vendors, right? Like, and as it says clearly there is all ages and free admission. So this is a family event, right? Now the surprise is that basically like since we're gonna be using the outdoors, like the patio section, and we're gonna be using also like the inside section, we have a total of 20 spots basically available for this event. Now what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna have like some musicians performing over there. This time we're gonna make it more colorful, right? Like because usually we play music in the background, right? We just plug the iPod and we just let the music to play. But this time we're gonna have some people like playing in the outdoor section, so they're not gonna get on the stage and they're not gonna play music very out loud or anything like that. They're just gonna be more like an open mic, open jam session type of thing that I'm planning right now. So that's one of the ideas, right? And I'm trying at the moment, like from this part, because I still ahead of time for this event. I want to actually reach out like some of the people that actually they specialize in selling food, because the thing is near this in Hollywood there are not really places that they are really close to, like in order to access to food. So the best thing that I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna see actually the possibilities of contacting any food trucks to see if they want to actually like take participation on this and to make their own sales, right? And there you go. What can I do? Like it's like my task as a promoter. I contact them and say, hey, are you interested actually on parking your food truck outside of this venue and make some sales of food or anything like that if you want, right? So, but it's something that of course I have to discuss with the venue to see if they approve such. And at the same time that I can have like people like instead of going like 1 block and a half away, like in order to get food, they can get it like right next door, next to the parking part, right? So hopefully that's gonna take place. That would be freaking amazing because it would make life much easier. So nobody has to go starve at that point or anything like that. Especially since we're gonna be working from 12 p.m. until 6 p.m. But the event actually takes place from 1 p.m. until 5 p.m. No, until 6 p.m. And we have to be out there by 6:30. Something like that, right? Anyways, all the details are there, basically, so you just go through it, and whatever information, questions you have, or anything like that, or you want to be part of this event, you just register with me, you contact me, I'm going to answer all your questions. As I said to you, I don't take more than 6 hours to get back to people. So just keep that in mind. I'm one of the fastest responses promoters out there. I don't waste no time. In other words, I don't fuck around with it when it comes to promotion. Anyways, here's the thing just to show you exactly how it looks like. And there are, of course, some of the posts that the pop culture market has been doing. Of course, myself as being the administrator of this event, I've been doing different postings that it goes like this. Like a kind of a reminders that there's 5 spots left, 2 weeks left for this event to take place. Just all I ask from each person, from each vendor, tell your friend, anybody who wants to get the word out there, wants to get the product out there, to jump into this opportunity, because you know what, to tell you honestly, you're not gonna get it any cheaper. Usually like, you have to pay like a minimum of $50 in order to enter to a flea market sort of thing, and the thing is it's gonna go only for 1 day, and it's gonna go only for a couple of hours. And the thing is myself, I try to facilitate as much as I can to provide access to people like to who are starting their own business or anything like that to be part of this, because this is a cool thing that I'm trying to get as well. And people with the right attitude, people who actually they're willing to work their ass off, like saying like hey, you know, like people who they like to greet people, you know, they set up their stands nicely and they're like hey, how are you doing today? Anything that you want here, like you know, like in my case when I promote my own you know, like the Devil Seller merchandise, like I'm considered one of the most welcoming like people like to do such things. So myself, in order to create such thing, you have to actually be an example as well of like how basically you are the person who actually creates something. Suppose that you create something, right? You have to be an example to everyone else to basically of like how it can be done the work like, right? So you have to be always like a kind of on top of the game, on the sense like you have to watch everyone else, learn something from them and say, hey, you know, that person, that's the way they do it. Like they have their own product, this is how they promote, how they sell it out there. Okay, cool, I want to learn that. I want to spice things up and add something to it. Cool, all right, you go for it. So you go with the right attitude, you know, you set up your table, you greet people, you know, like a smile on the face, whatever. And you know how many times a lot of people they say you gotta fake it in order to make it? No, that's bullshit. Just be yourself. Show who you are. Show exactly what you got to display. Take pride on it. You know, wear your uniform how it is, basically. And by meaning wearing your uniform, it's basically like it represents exactly the whole entity what you are about. So that's the only way you can be able to call the attention of people at the same time who, even if they're not buying something that day, hey, at least they're seeing your product. And you know what? They're going to talk about it. They're going to say, you know what? They're going to grab your business card or any contact information from you. And then you never know when they're going to contact you. Probably it's not payday. Who knows? What the hell? But they're going to have money. If they don't have money today, they're going to have it next week. And you know what? Probably they're going to contact you. You never know. As I say to you, go with no expectations and be ready for surprises. That's the most positive attitude that you can go with. Like, the whole thing is like, I want you to succeed on this. At the same time, if you didn't succeed, hey, there's always another time. And you just got to keep trying until you get there, you know. But the best thing is to be yourself. Don't fake anything. Be yourself. Forget about the fake it until you make it shit, because in my own theory, that doesn't work. You just have to be yourself and give the best of yourself at that precise moment, and always make sure that your customers, your people, they're going to live with a good memory of you and going to say, hey, that person, you know what? She was super nice, super attentive. You know what? I like that person. I'm gonna buy something just because I like that person. Because like I can appreciate the effort that person is making, right? So put it that way. Like you have to see, you have to recognize your own potential in order to get out there, like to get everything done possible, right? And now here's the other thing. So one thing that I did, and I'm being asking to every single vendor to always say, hey, whatever products you have, anything, like whatever have on displays, like you just go ahead, feel free to do a posting on the wall and of the event, and basically like people they can see the products that you're offering. So it seems like only a few people listen. All right, because some people they think, oh yeah, this is a pile of masturbation of words in a way. And I'm sorry guys, but I'm not gonna talk to you any fucking like a different, because it's the reality of things. When someone tells you to do something, do it because it's the best for you. Especially when the words they come from me. Do it because it's the best for you, because for me it works. Otherwise I wouldn't suggest you anything. So the reason why I'm making this video is for you to do things great, because I want you to succeed as well, right? Myself, I can make my sales already. Like I make pre-sales on things, okay? Sometimes people contact me and I tell them, hey, you know what, you want to pick up your item? Okay, meet me on that day for this event at the Pop Culture Market happening on Saturday, June 22nd of 2019. It's going to take place at Disney Hollywood. Simple as that. And they come and see me and they pick up their items that they want, whatever they saw in my catalog on my own page. So I started to do the shout-outs, right? So as I was going through the list here, I was basically seeing like the different things, and one of the announcements I made first, one of the first posts, it was about actually this cool video that was actually one of the coverage that was made by the people from In Night News from Mohawk College.
Of other pop culture items at This Ain't Hollywood
See?
on April 6th.
Things like that, right?
Rodrigo Raquio has
There you go. See, like a kind of I'm there, like a standing, selling my products, and you see people preparing their stuff, their gear, and you see them like I'm trying to talk to other vendors about the different things and all of that, right? And it's always there's something that I had to be myself as the main organizer of this event. I had to be personable. I had to be the person who has to be out there, like talking to people, motivating them, asking them, hey, how's it going? You ready for today? Have you done your promotion and stuff like that? Are you expecting yourself, bringing some friends or anything like that? Because the whole idea, as I say to you, when you have these kind of tools here, you don't spend freaking $600 in a freaking piece of a device like that, just to make phone calls or anything like that, right? Or just to do purely texting. You especially if you're doing texting, contact your close friends, give them a shout and say, hey, what are you doing this weekend? I'm having this event going on, and I'm gonna be one of the vendors, and there's gonna be other vendors actually are selling a lot of interesting stuff, and that's gonna call people's attention, because this is an event that actually doesn't interfere with any other event as it's taking place during the day. So why the hell no, right? So that's how you get the shout out, right? It's all about getting the word out there one way or the other. So myself as the promoter, I'm here to help. I don't want you to feel like a stranger or like someone who you cannot really talk to for anything, because Rodrigo is probably I cannot talk to that guy or anything like that. You can talk to me about anything and everything, and I'm here to help. So myself as the creator, founder, organizer, promoter of the event, I'm here to help. And also I'm a team player as well. I run my own business, right? I put it over there, put the word out there for it, to make my sales or anything like that, to get my name out there. See, this thing here, this is instant promotion right here. Putting my logo up there, that's an instant promotion, right? But I want people to get out there with their own. I want them to actually get things done one way or the other. Now, that's the important thing is, as I say to you, this is not about me, this is about you guys. This open source name, the pop culture market, is made to help out people who actually they cannot afford a front store. Okay, my reality is I cannot run a front store. I cannot afford it. But hey, am I gonna throw the tower just because of that? Because I cannot afford the rent and to pay a front store or something like that? Hell no. This is where the whole idea came up with. I came up with this idea, and I say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna start doing my own thing. Because when I started to do it, first of all, what ignited me, what it brought me to actually to propose myself to get it done, it was because I was turned out from a previous one. I'm not gonna say any names or anything like that, but I tell you this much: when you have to register for a flea market, usually you have to basically fill up an application. You have to put so much information about the different products, blah blah blah. Okay, you have to fill up few pages of it, and trust me, I did it one time, and I'm not doing it again. Seriously, I can take participation in other events and all of that, as a vendor, but I'm not doing that thing what I went through myself before. Fill up the whole information, and then they say, okay, your application is gonna be saved on file, and they're asking for so much, a certain amount of money. What is it we're gonna let you know when we decide what vendors are gonna be inside. They're gonna be taking consideration to take part of the event. And guess what? They returned to me in a month and a half, okay? While myself, when I fill up that application, I have my money ready. I say, hey, I'm ready to get into this thing. What the hell no, right? So I was filling up my information, and all I knew it was just an application, for them to get back to me more than a month to tell me that I couldn't get in the event. Now, how do you think myself as a vendor I would feel when someone turns you down that way? How would you feel if you come to me and say, hey, Rodrigo, how's it going? I'm looking for an opportunity to get my business going, like to get my name out there, and I want to sell my products. I don't have much, but I cannot, I cannot sell in a front store or anything like that. But I want to be part of this pop-up event for and to sell my products and see how I do and everything. And I go, do you think I'm gonna say no to you when you ask me such a thing? I'm gonna say, of course, you're more than welcome to join me to that thing. I would never say no to you. I'm one of those people that it's very hard for me to say no. Alright? So the thing is, when people, they ask me, if they can be part of such events like the pop culture market, they are welcome with open arms. And also, all I tell them, hey, all you do is basically tell me what you're selling. Provide me a brief description of what you're selling. Tell me the name of your business or your own representation, right? Provide me a link that I can direct to your products, right? To what the stuff that you're selling. And you just do any transfer on a PayPal payment of $25, $30, according to the location that it's going to be at. And basically you're in. Simple as that. And I registered you right away. And that's exactly what I have done. And that's a lot of people that actually they come and thank me for. And I know bragging here about this whole thing. It's saying because people they come and thank me for that. But I know the struggle they had to go through. I know how it feels like to be turned down when you're looking for an opportunity for yourself, to do something out of the things that you create, out of the many things that you take pride on. That you dedicated blood, sweat, tears, energy invested, money invested, and all of that. I know how it feels like to be turned down. So that's the reason why I decided to create this event. And I know I'm kind of a person who basically you would think his personality is kind of I grew up at my best, I would say to you, because my father was a seafood market distributor, okay? And my father had no education. All he knew, he was nice to people. He knew how to count money. He didn't know how to read or write. And all he knew to do, it was actually to make sure that there was always food at home, that the roof was paid, and he could do the signature. That was all. So that's the kind of family I come from, okay? From the background that my father, that's how I learned to become actually a salesperson myself, from my father. So that I had to go to a school for marketing or shit like that. Basically, that didn't really work, or it wasn't really my thing, because I knew it was already something that it wouldn't help me out in a way. It can help you out in many other things, but at the same time I was thinking, you know what, I'm the kind of person who likes to get things done for once and all, and I don't like to get things done to leave it for later on. I want to get it done as soon as possible. Especially when it comes to business. You have to get it done for once and all. So basically, this is your opportunity for you to get into the pop culture market. And that's the reason why I always encourage people, you as a vendor, taking participation on something, in anything. As an artist yourself, as an artist myself, and everything. Your input is important to get your name out there. If you don't get this thing, if you don't get this idea, what I'm trying to pass on to you, basically you were never meant to be taking part of it. You are just wasting your time in that sense. Because it's nothing big that I'm asking for yourself to get your name out there and make your own sales. There's a lot of potential out there to reach customers. Trust me, as I say to you, overseas, it's not only based in one territory. It's based in many territories, especially with the global marketing, global marketing through the internet and all of that. You can make sales worldwide anywhere. Myself, I do make sales worldwide. I ship things everywhere. But at the same time, that's why I'm telling you about my experience, how it is. And the first person who registered here, this pop culture market event, it was Nicole Biggs. I give you an example. I told her the following. I can show you the message that I was just to show you how it is open source and honest I am with you in that sense. I'm gonna show you just an example. The way I communicated with this person, which is she's a girlfriend of a really good friend of mine, this good friend of mine, Grind Abrasion, he actually plays music with me. We are DJ performers, right? Which is another activity that I do as well. We play music together. And the thing is, he said to me, hey, what is it, Rodrigo? I have this thing going on, because the boyfriend told me first about it, and I go, hey, how's it going? Like, Brian was telling me about your interest in having a spot in the pop culture market. In order to register, all you have to do is send an e-transfer of $25 to my email. The spot is actually like a 6x4 long, right? And as soon as the money is received, I will place you on the list of vendors. Make sure to provide your business name or yours, a web link to it, and a description of what you're selling. Now, please spread the word of this event via social media to attract more people to attend this event. Also, feel free to post on the Facebook event wall pictures of the products you will be selling. So I provided her the link of the event, right? Like to make sure that she has it, right? And there are no duplicates, there are no substitutes, it's only one of them. And for any further questions, feel free to contact me. And that's exactly what I tell to everybody out there, like just to contact me in order to do such thing and do the right steps for it, right? So like it kind of it appears up there. She's very thankful about like the whole information that I provided, and at the same time like she confirmed me exactly like when she sent the email transfer and all of that, and she registered all of that. Basically like she provided me her information, some pictures, and I encouraged her to basically to make her own posting of the whole thing, like to just go to the event and make the posting herself, because like so people they can see exactly what she's doing exactly, like so she can is in a way like for herself to show the pride of the work that she has been putting into her own product. So this is exactly what happened. And then like it kind of it seems like other people who actually are part of this event, and they didn't really get the message in a way, or some of them kind of like they think, well, I'm gonna do it later during the time where it's gonna be coming closer to the event, but that doesn't work that way. So the thing is, Nicole, she was great in this part, and she just goes and posts like some examples of her different products and all of that, like of everything that she has like for sale on that day, having then some people commenting as well on the thing, as you can see, like right, like someone asking already for a product. See, that's the way to call attention on something, right? So this person goes and say, hey, I really like that, that necklace. Like, so basically like how much, and asking for about the information about it. So. But apparently, like, she doesn't have the pendant anymore. She sold it already, but like basically she's gonna try to deal in something to see if she can come up like with a duplicate of it as well, like to come up with a new product of it, right? But that's the way actually of how to catch the eye of people, and like, and at the same time 6 people like it at the time, and at the same time people they were making comments, and that's all. Basically, each vendor is being asked from the beginning of time to basically to do, because it's your name to get out there, it's your product that you're going to be selling, and that's exactly what you want to do. You want to reach out as many people as possible. Now, so there I go. I sent another reminder later on, like because I don't like to do so many postings continuously about it, so nobody else did any posting from April 27 until I did one in May 20th. So then I started to think, okay, you know what, like nobody's really doing anything here. Like I asked them for a simple question to do something like to do their posting about their different products and all of that, and basically they're not freaking doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing this idea of the vendors participation shout out. So basically it's gonna be like I'll list like each one of the vendors here, like with their page information, so all the people they can see exactly what it is about, right? And that's basically how I'm doing it, right? And from now on, flyer for this event is I remember I was coming up with a new concept idea for the flyer, so I did it basically, and I posted already a few up, but now I gotta finish my physical promotion in the next week, right? Because I like to do many times like I do the promotion like 1 week, the physical flyering part of the promotion I like to do it 1 week prior to the event, because what happens sometimes when you go on the streets to flyer, some of the flyers they get taken down and things like that, right? So basically like I had to go and do it somewhere else, right? And basically I'm listing everyone who basically takes part of this thing, right? Like each one of them, as you can see, like, so I listed all of them, of the people who had taken participation on this, right? And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you exactly the way I act efficiently in this sense, because that's the way I like to work. Like, I'm gonna go to the main page, of the pop culture market, and I go to the ad center. See, you have spent that much money in the past few days in 3 ads, things like that, right? So that one is says it's completed, right? So I'm gonna go back to it. And I want to add like a more things to it, right? Like I want to reach out more people. But sometimes it's kind of ridiculous though, like kind of what they ask you for. So I have to be careful, like how in regards to how I'm gonna be doing my reach out as well. So I have the information right there, and what I do in this case, like since I see like a full preview of it, of what's taking place, I'm gonna go right here and check out like the people you choose through targeting. I do have the targeting already because it's been chosen already from before. So I'm gonna basically push the promo once again for this weekend, so people they can see it by early morning or this Monday, right? So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna add another, at $10. Try it out, right? The end date is gonna be today is the 9th. Right? But that wouldn't be enough money actually to reach out people in a way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put $20 to it. Alright. Okay. No, you didn't find an error. Bullshit. Alright. So I'm gonna put it like between these 2 days. $10 to see how it goes like. Or I can do it everything one day as well. Alright, so it keeps saying that they found one error, right? Alright, so this thing actually seems like it doesn't want to work in a way right now, but I'm gonna post it later on. And of course you guys stick with me because I want you to watch the whole video in a way, right? As I say to you, like the importance of doing promos, right? It's very important. So I'm gonna go back to the old ads things, and let's see, spend like 10 20 from before. Okay, now I'm gonna send more here. Come on, work with me. Okay. Yes, I am. But, okay, whatever. I don't have time for that shit. So, it's only like $10 for a day. That's all you can give me right now. Okay. So, I'm gonna add the budget. And I'm gonna run it until tomorrow. So basically, like it's gonna be Monday, and I kind of it's gonna pop that thing as much as it can, right? So it's active right now for $10, and then by the end of the next week, of this week, basically, I'm gonna add other $10, and then I'm gonna add other $10, and I'm gonna try to use like as much as I can, like for the thing. At the same time, like the promotion thing on Facebook, though, it can be almost like a gamble. And it doesn't mean that it's not effective. It does take effect. It's really good. But the thing is you don't want to rely only on that source. So what I do in that case, like right, like the many things that I do, is like going to, in this case, to things like a Kijiji, for example. Like I'm going to show you an example of how I do the thing right away. So like I can go and create like an ad instantly, right? Suppose. And basically what I do it's kind of I go like the pop culture market thing. Okay, that thing we did already. Yes, I'm trying to get back over here. Okay, there we go. So basically what I do, I copy and paste. Well, not that I need it right now, but this part here. I have to go here. There. Yeah, right on 0. Wow, that was perfect. Arts and collectibles, and yeah, community. I go to community and then I start like with activity and groups, right? Or events. You can do activities and groups, or you can do events, basically. Like, but I don't know. Sometimes it can be iffy, like kind of which one you want to put to. Like, it has to be something related with the community, right? So, let's see, friendship networking, misconnections. Like, you know what? I never really tried before the friendship and networking thing, but it would be like a great thing actually, like for people where that's the whole idea, the purpose of it as well, like of participating in the pop culture market, is in order like to get to connect with other people as well, right? So I'm thinking even if you put it as an event, yeah, it's gonna be just another event, but if you put it as an activities and groups, it would be a great thing, of course, to do, right? And we can put it in this one over here. And then what I do is, all I do is basically just to copy and paste the information that I have from before, right? So I'm gonna list like all the necessary things that I have to, right? So I go here, copy and paste, right? Like blah, 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 here. And then basically just go and have to save the file, of course, the pop culture marketing. I want to basically save the picture in case if I don't have the image from before. Yeah, I do have it. Hey, what the hell? Okay, yeah, people sending me messages like right in the middle of things. I didn't even notice that. What the hell? Anyways, that's embarrassing. Okay, anyway, so this one, boom, put it this way. Yeah, and then basically what I do is YouTube video. So in this case, what I do with the YouTube video part, I go to my own YouTube channel and I check out for the video that basically was posted about the pop culture market, like the pop culture market, Kitchener. Okay, something like that, right? So people, they can have an idea what it is about. This is the other report that basically like I got from before, right? So I go here. And then basically like yeah, I do have like my thing there.
On Saturday, April 13th, the Boathouse at Victoria Park was home to the pop culture market.
See, that was actually when I did it back in Kitchener.
The community. People enjoyed their sunny day supporting local artists and spotting some incredible pieces of work.
So I initially started this in Hamilton. The whole idea is that when I wanted to expand like into Kitchener or expand even like for Toronto, I was like nervous first. I was like, I don't know what the hell is gonna happen exactly. Like, how is it gonna go? Like, right? So I was like really like excited, looking forward to it, and here we are.
Shoppers could find clothes, necklaces, earrings,
you
knitted
go,
dolls, and woodwork.
So what I do is I design certain designs. I do a lot of pet memorials, and I burn them onto wood, the design, and then I finish it and send it off on its way.
The artist said that the community support is a crucial part of their work.
In today's world, everything's just so mechanically made. To find something that was, you know, truly made from heart, and it's such a specific niche, people can appreciate that more.
Support your local artists and make sure that that money goes back into the community, and yeah, it'll create a thriving community, I feel.
Events like this help local artists to promote their work and grow the community. For Spoke News, I'm Karina Kajishima.
See, so something, an example like that of what I'm being referring to the entire time of how actually like you're gonna be reaching out people right? So those are tools actually they have been built already, like that they are out there for people like to have an understanding of what the whole deal of the pop culture market is about, right? And that's the reason why I basically it's important for me to encourage, as being the promoter event, I'm the I encourage and motivate people like to get their word out there because it's about you guys. I'm always gonna repeat that. I insist until the day I die. I'm gonna keep saying the same thing over and over again. And for me, it's important that people they have to see such, right? And the thing is, right now, see, I'm just finishing this part of the pop culture market thing. Go and check out the preview of it if everything is running properly, and there you go. So basically, like it's gonna appear right there and continue editing. No, we're gonna post the ad, and that's exactly where it goes to, and that's how basically that's an instant promotion right there. How I do, as I created the Kijiji ad because like I like to do it like I don't. Before I used to do everything all at once, and it would produce the hype, but then the hype tends to be almost like forgotten or something like that, right? So what I started to do is to place things like weekly for people to have an understanding of the things that I'm actually like doing in that sense, right? Like so that's exactly what I'm doing right here, and I share it around, right? And there you go, and the ad is created and it's being shared also like in sources like on Facebook, or it's going also being shared on Twitter, right? And basically I just go log into Twitter, and that's exactly where I'm gonna be posting the data, right? So it's been already posted. You wanna see it on Twitter, of course you're gonna get to see it right there, right on the post being made already. So those are a few of the things that actually I use like to promote it at. You can also see the events itself, like as I posted it the other day on the events here. Like you go to the discussion section, and basically you can be able to see like the rest of the things I'm being posting. Like okay, here's the Bruja event, so I go to the Bruja event, and that's where being posted already, right, with all the information, same updates and everything like that, right? So it can be able to be found like whenever like people they need to share this with the friends. You just go like to the Facebook and you share it. But now also like it's not about just to sharing the events. I want you guys to basically like yourself as a vendor or anybody taking participation in this event to just go enter to the page and just go and click on the section of like to share with friends, right? So as I say to you, you just go here, share, and then invite friends, and that's basically where I'm out of invites, right? So basically that's all you do, and you just click on anybody who needs to actually like wants to know about this kind of events, and probably they want to be part of the whole thing and make the full participation of it, just to support something that is local, that is homemade, basically. All right, so that's one thing. That's another way that I promote it myself. I have that big ass banner right there, like on top on my profile, on both of my profiles as well, because even I have it right here on my second computer for my backup account on Facebook, because I'm well known to basically being banned from Facebook quite often, sometimes, like according to the posts that I make. But Facebook is gonna ban you for anything, so that's why it's good to have a backup account, and that's where basically I created the other one, where you can actually like have the same kind of banner concept for people to see exactly what this is all about. So basically, like people they see it over there, right? Like, and that's where exactly I go to. And the other thing is, yeah, like the event is being shared on my page already because I posted it before, like that, right? And yeah, like what else can I say? Like kind of there's always like a methods to do it differently, right? Each one of us like has like a different methods of how to get the word out there. I give you another example. Like you go to the page of the Devil Seller, like which is my own business because I'm one of the vendors of the event. I have my own video commercial thing that I like to promote a lot, right? Like so basically that people they can be able to see it, right? Right? And that's how I promote my own products on it, right? I have a full catalog that people that they can actually contact me and say, hey, like, do you have this available? Like a kind of a, yeah, sure, like come and see me on this day on this event and I can reserve it for you. And that's exactly how I have done it with a lot of the customers. Sometimes they try to meet me as well because I like to basically meet up with people and I basically tell them a story about my product, like exactly like where it came from, history about the band that they are that they are looking for, things like that, or when it wasn't made, or when I obtained that thing and what experience I had with it, and everything. So it's always something amazing, something great, like to talk about, like, and that's important when you have like a steady communication with your clients. So for them, like, so they can, you can make them return to you as well and buy more products for what you got to offer, right? Like, this is some part of my catalog that I have, right? People, they see it, like, kind of, they go and they comment about it or anything like that, right? And like, those are pretty much the things that they will help you out in a way, like how to post it. The more postings you make about the events as well, I can just go and say like one thing, an example over here, like I can grab the previous event that I have over here of the pop culture market. I go here and it's on the search section, right? So you can find it on different things here, right? Look at that. See, it appears instantly right there when I share the link of the thing. Like you can see the pop culture market main page, but at the same time you can see the events listed, you can see past events that I have from before, but I always gonna keep you posted with the current ones, and it's gonna show you actually like other things over here, like the different stuff, like the more mentions you make about it, naming also like with your own business as well. You can be able to find it much easier, like to find, and for your business to be found as well. So what you do is in this case, what I'm gonna do exactly, I'm gonna go here and make an announcement. Just put it this way, kind of I go here to the discussion section, or right on top here, create a post, so I can create some feedback, some buzz, like for the whole thing. So I just go, I paste the event, I go, hey, like the usual that I like to call out people like the Fat Albert, right? So Fat Rodrigo is making a hey call right there, like for metalheads, like a metal, punk, goth, rock fans, the Devil Seller, will be at the following event. Make sure to check it out. Make sure to check it out. What is it? Free admission and all ages at this in Hollywood, right? So I like to tag the place. Yeah, there you go. So I click the thing, get your combo deals, and save anywhere from 10 to $20. And it's true, actually. It's like, I can put it this way. When I offer the combo deals, as an example, like you just say like you buy different products from me and it comes to a total of $60. I go, guess what? Like you can take them for $50 and you're saving $10. Things like that. It comes to a total of $120. Guess what? Like I leave it to you for $100. I just want you to go well equipped with everything. Freaking awesome. People, they like to save money, right? So that's what you offer to them. So in that case, basically that's get your combo deals and save anywhere from $10 to $20, right? Because that's the way I like to do my marketing too. I like to keep the customer satisfied in that sense, right? Then I go and I tag this in Hollywood here. I don't need to put a picture already because I have the event already posted up over there. And I feel fucking excited because I feel like I really want to fucking make my sales. I want to make money, baby. Like that's the whole idea of the whole thing. And and I go and I make the post, and then by the end of the day, you're gonna get to know about how many people basically they're gonna be putting attention into the whole thing, right? So basically, I put all those details, and people they're gonna come and stop by and visit the whole thing because they hear, hey, there's some event named the Pop Culture Market because some business named the Devil Seller basically they posted it out there, or I found this on Kijiji, or I found it on Twitter, or I found it on Instagram. Even when I show you the thing on Instagram, I can show you right now what I do on Instagram right now, because as I say to you, whatever I do, it's shameless promotion. You don't like it, too bad. My pretty face, my lovely accent, and everything what I'm about is getting right on your face for you to see exactly what I'm about. Because I take pride on everything what I do. Look at that! 650 people around that they basically the post of on the Instagram, and that's where you get to see the whole thing, right? Very simple. Stuff like that, right? So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna make a posting on the Pop Culture Market event right there. That basically the way just to show you how I'm doing the whole promotion thing, and people they can see how many people they like it as well. So here it is. All right, and there it goes. It goes posted. Come on, yeah, posted there. So it appears the notification right there, and you should be getting the same notification as well if you're taking participation on this event. So that's the thing that I want to see, exactly how much of the feedback is actually taking over there. And as I say to you guys, if you have any questions, you know who to talk to. Hey, someone likes already my post over here, I see the thing from before, which is awesome. So there's always someone who basically is gonna be putting attention to every single activity you're doing in this entire thing, especially when you're getting your name out there, because you want to feel glorious like that motherfucker right there who is basically stepping on a big stone in the depths of the Albion Falls. That was actually a couple of years ago. Now I cannot even get my ass out there. But anyways, things like that. You don't gotta take it with humor. You gotta take it with full energy, the things that you do. You gotta take it with fucking fuck, gotta give the best of yourself to everything. That's the whole idea, and that's why a lot of people will say, hey, how come that guy is always smiling like that, and always like that? It's because, you know what, I have had it rough myself, for things. It's when I initiated this today, honestly, it's I always believe in the thing is that if someone doesn't provide you the opportunity to do something, or to take part of something, you gotta create your own opportunities and your choices. So basically being part of something, you gotta support ideas that actually they're gonna be beneficial for you, and it's not gonna be beneficial only for one party only. So the whole thing is that when you're part of something, you gotta give the best of yourself and be a team player just like the rest of them. And if you don't do it, you better stay away and basically give the opportunity to someone else, because that's the name of the game. You snooze, you lose, motherfucker. And that's simple as that. My name is Rodrigo Raquio, and I'm the organizer, founder, mean motherfucker, event promoter, man of anger, manager, if you want to say, of the Devil Seller and the Pop Culture Market. So thank you very much. And if you didn't like this video, well, if you didn't like it, you know what to do with yourself. So thank you so much, you guys. Take it easy. Hopefully I get to hear the feedback words of many of you. I want to see some postings. Start posting shit. Make some money, baby. That's the whole idea. I want you to make money, okay? This is not for me. This is for you. When it comes to the end of the event, I'm going to ask you, hey, how did you do today? I don't want to know how much money you made in one day. I want to know if you're feeling fine, if you're feeling satisfied, and you know you did your work right, and it's satisfying. Because if you didn't do it and not many people attended to this event, don't blame it on me. It's because probably you didn't do your part. I'm doing my part, as you noticed right there in this tutorial. And if you didn't follow it, you just snooze like any other loser. So take it easy, guys. Stay heavy, stay metal. Talk to you later. Love you all.